Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Edo NLC rejects claims of forced break-in as secretariat by state government. According to Vanguard, the Edo State chapter of the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) has dismissed allegations from its national secretariat that claimed that the Edo State government forcibly broke into and looted the state's labor house. In a statement issued on Monday, signed by the state chairman, Comrade Bernard Egwekide, and acting state secretary, Comrade Kingsley Ireotoy, the Edo NLC described the accusations as false, misleading, and baseless. The council clarified that there was no police involvement in any forced entry into the labor house. The officers seen in a video shared by former chairman Comrade Odion Olaye were stationed at the building at the request of the Congress leadership for the protection of the premises and its assets. The statement also underscored the positive and long-standing relationship between the Edo State government and various labor unions, including the NLC, referencing a recent meeting between the government and labor representatives to address issues surrounding the implementation of the minimum wage by the previous administration. Furthermore, the Edo NLC reiterated that the state government has never resorted to vandalism or intimidation of labor unions or their properties. The NLC expressed concern that the allegations were an attempt to damage the state's reputation and create division between the government and the unions. The council called on the National Secretary to press Comrade Odion Olaye to present credible evidence supporting his claim, warning against the spread of unfounded accusations that could harm the positive relationship between the state government and the labor community. Wonders shall never end. In the labor union, because of power, people are using different means. Who is right now and who is wrong? Is it the governor Odion Olaye that is right, or the state chapter that is right, or who is wrong? Who is misleading the national secretariat of the labor union? I think they said that together they stand in unity, and I also think they should stand in justice, also in truth. So I don't understand why there are different communicate if from the same body, one from the state, another one from the national. And if you want to take them seriously, it is the national body that you are bound to believe. But now the state is coming after to come and rebuff what the national is saying, who is now sending a wrong information to the national level. We have to be very careful, especially those who are running the labor union in this country. Why are they trying to diminish themselves? They are trying to belittle themselves and cheapen themselves, and that's why government get away with a lot of things that they ought not to get away with. Somebody who will be a former labor leader or a union member will rise from among them and join the government, and as soon as he gets to the place of power, he will begin to do otherwise, knowing fully well what the union wants. What exactly is going on? Are we trying to say that we are hypocrites at that level in this country? Is it that those who are at the activism level or the labor union people are hypocrites? I think they should be able to put their house in order, because in this kind of a situation, when the center cannot hold, things fall apart. Even the Lord Jesus Christ said, a house that cannot stand together, he said it will divide, it will fall. A house that cannot protect themselves, they cannot speak with one voice, there is no way they won't scatter. The unity is important for labor union to move forward. Of course, my expectation, as these people began to say at the state level, is that this is a fresh government. Why do you need to start trouble? You don't need to spark trouble with the government. But then as I having a rethink that the government is having problem with the local government, now it's trying to have problem with the labor union, and then who knows again who he will have problem with again, aside from the political problem he has with opposition and his previous opponent. But there and then there is need for the labor to come clean. We want to know the real thing. What's the right issue? Whose claim is correct? instead of misleading Nigerians, instead of misleading the people of Edo State, thereby they maligning the current governor. Because for a labor union, a charter to come and say this thing, very good thing about the governor, and then what is he trying to pass across in the first instance? That the information that is sent down from his center is false, that the center doesn't really know what they are doing, or is he trying to bring down his national secretariat too? Or do they have his columnists both at the state and at the national level that are working hand in hand to make sure that the labor union does not have a stronghold? They have to be very careful. Care needs to be taken before the government will take advantage of the feud among them. They should remember that the government will always look for a way to break the strength of this union. They've tried it among the lecturers in the university, raising a parallel union in order to weaken the another the union. I think it's ASU. So they need to be very careful so that there will be no crack within them. And if there is any crack now, they better start amending, because if they got people in power who in quote now might not really have the interest of the people who can get hold of the opportunity, they will seize it, and then a lot of problem will start. So for me, they should be careful. We don't want anything to escalate beyond measure in Edo State. Those who are at the ends of affairs should take their time and try as much as possible to do what will be needful and good, so that people that are coming behind will know that there is a path of justice, there is a path of struggle that leads to freedom, not this path of lies, of intrigues, of misinformation, of derailment. We have to be very careful in this country. Edo State currently has a new leadership, and they need to focus. As it's where there is a lot of work to be done, and on the table of this current governor, after going through the books, knowing where to start, then he needs to keep working. But if they continue to make him to hit the ground and sit down and not running, they are going to also be the one to be blamed for it, because they will bear the brunt. The suffering will come on them, because a typical politician in Nigeria will always escape. They cannot be at the receiving end. They will surely find a way out, and their own situation will surely favour them, because they are the one holding, as it were, the soup, the spoon for the soup, appropriating and delivering to everyone. So we need to, be cohesive in our own unity as people and as union, so that these people, I mean the politicians, will not take advantage. Edo State will move forward if they allow. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to continue to share. Thank you.